Let's crack this nut, shall we? Crack it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Action. This is Bob.
It's Tricky. Hey, everybody, this is Miles.
It's tricky. What are you doing?
To rock around, it's Tricky.
It's tricky.
I'm bringing the energy tonight, man. I'm bringing it.
I guess. Well, you didn't have it when we were talking a minute ago.
I know it's boring.
I don't know where this energy is coming from, but
it's so sad talking to you. I never leave my room.
Well, I did today, and I wasn't happy about it.
I don't want to.
So I've been working from home, and today I haven't been in my office for a couple of weeks. I try to go every week, at least once a week, to do stuff that I need to do there, and just check the mail and all that kind of stuff. Well, I haven't been for a couple of weeks because of just the way things have worked out. It just hasn't. I haven't been in there. We had a holiday, and stuff. So, and and so today I'm like, I'm gonna go into the office, and it's like a torrential downpour, and I'm like, I get on the highway. I'm like, it's not so bad. I'm driving out of my house, and I had to make it my way over to the highway. Not so bad. I get on the highway, and it's like, holy crap! I haven't driven in any kind of like highway traffic, weather conditions in months.
Right.
So I'm driving, and I'm like, do I really want to do this? Because this is horrible.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like all the way in. I'm like, why am I doing this? No one else is going in. I'm the only one going in. In this horrible like downpour, But it wasn't even that bad because it wasn't even on, on your windshield wipers you have, first click is the intermittent.
Intermittent?
Yeah. And then the second click is like one speed wiper.
Yeah.
Then the next one is like the super fast wipers, right? So I was on intermittent, and I wasn't even dialed all the way up on intermittent, and I just couldn't handle it because I haven't driven in this stuff forever. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on?
Get out of here.
I know. I did not turn around. I stuck with the plan, and I went in and I went into the office, and I did my stuff and everything, but it was like traumatic. I was like, oh my gosh, it's just terrible, this weather. I'm like an old woman. Can I ask,
were those wind chimes behind you I just heard, or what the hell was that?
Oh no, that's the somebody went outside, and that's my door thing.
Oh, I was like, he's putting sound effects to his story, I think.
No. Inadvertent sound effects. Inadvertent.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Somebody must have. I mean, we get packages, and they deliver them still this late. So maybe something got delivered.
Oh, that's criminal.
Somebody, yeah. Oh, well, that package delivered to your home at 8:00 at night seems reasonable if you're paying for that service, but to be gallivanting around at 8:00 at night seems kind of crazy.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, only thing out then is prostitutes and drug dealers. And you apparently taking your mail and then going to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening there. So, but yeah, it just this weather. I haven't had to drive in the weather, and
Are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, I think I'll be all right. It's just one of those things. Yeah. It's like how the world has changed when you don't have to go in every day. You're like, oh my, I'm not used. And there wasn't even that much traffic. I've driven in, like bumper to bumper stuff, and where there's semis and you can't see out the window because you can't turn the windshield wipers up big and high enough. And
Right.
I've driven in snowstorms across the state, and then now today, I'm all pussied out on a few raindrops. It's just bizarre only because I haven't had to do anything like that in a while. So, it's just one of the. It's just the one of the after effects of the COVID that we'll be feeling now for years to come. Even though it won't be, the virus, we won't notice anymore. It'll just be all these after effects.
You had to be pried out of your living room finally. Like, oh, go to work.
I go to work. Oh my gosh! I can already predict, and I've already predicted that. Once they give the all clear and everybody can go out into the sunshine again, it's not going to happen willingly. They're all going to be like, at least for work. For other stuff, for the fun stuff, sure, they'll do the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But for the work part, they'll be like, oh, I don't know if we should go to work and congregate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know you don't get the luxury that I have, but, it's going to be a tough transition back for some people. So I'm one of the few people that actually goes into the office with any regularity. So,
Yeah, my wife says she'd rather just go to work.
Yeah, well, I think I would too. I do. Yeah, I do miss the routine,
Yeah.
But it is awful nice being at home as well. I'll tell you that. But
I bet
it's. I wish there was some good middle ground or something. So we'll see what happens in the future. But I don't know. But I just was shocked by my own behavior. Can't keep it together. These trucks are going so fast. Oh my gosh. I need to take a taxi.
Can you be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I made it back home. It was all good. It just, whenever you hadn't gone left in a while, you're like on edge a little bit.
I need an Uber.
Why can't I be rich like my friend Miles and have somebody drive me to work?
Nah, come on.
Why can't I have an ankle bracelet like Miles and have the state take me places?
I wish. I wish, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
So yeah, that was the start to my day. Was somewhat weird and self-reflective there. I was a little self-reflective, and I would frankly, I'm ashamed of myself for being so, wimpy.
God, I didn't think it'd be that traumatizing. Holy crap.
You wouldn't think, but if you haven't done haven't had to drive around for a year, hardly at all. And I mean, down here, it's all compared to where you live, is practically Florida down here in the St. Louis metro area.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice weather, I mean, other than the murder rate, everything's good.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah. So, it's like a lot of sunshine and not a lot of bad weather, but today we had a little bit. I can't imagine if it was snow or something. I haven't had to drive in snow forever, so.
You would have went home. You'd be like,
I can't take it.
I'll go back to University Park. I can't take it.
I can't take it anymore. So yeah.
I hate living in the county.
But no, it was a weird. Considering that I've driven that route so many times, for. Gosh, almost not quite as long as we've been doing this, but almost that I would have
20 years.
Yeah, not quite 20 years, but
yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I know. Right. I know. I don't have like a 2-minute drive like you do, where you
I have a 6-minute drive.
Oh, okay, 6 minutes. Sorry. I mean, you could almost. You can't even eat your breakfast on the way in. It's such a short drive.
I know. I actually had to finish it at work today.
Oh, poor baby.
which is probably good because I like was in the bathroom like half the morning, like, oh
Oh,
my god,
jeez Louise. I think you do that on
please God,
purpose.
let it stop, let it stop, let it stop,
I
please
think you
God.
do that. I think you eat foods just to make yourself shit more.
Not anymore,
Oh,
not
okay.
anymore, man.
But
I ate a
yeah, you don't
lot
even
over
have
the
to get on the
weekend,
highway or
so
anything. You just like,
yeah.
walking it would only be about 10 minutes probably because of the stoplights and everything.
If I was in better shape, I would walk it, but I'm
Yeah,
not in that
you
good of shape,
should.
so I would not.
You could get in
Yeah.
better shape by walking
I've actually wanted to get a scooter. My wife like, no, don't get a scooter.
it. I can't handle the ridicule.
Well, we used to have a
Only thing
scooter
I think
growing up.
about with
I'd get
you,
it.
you and the scooter is back in the '70s on the Guinness World Book of Records.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. You're a jackass.
There's
You're
this
an
like
asshole,
fat
man.
guy on a mini bike.
It was twins, wasn't
Yeah, it
it?
was twin fat guys on mini bikes on the cover
Yeah.
of the Guinness World Book, and they're like
It
the
was like their
fattest
asses
twins
or
or
something,
something.
like the
Yeah.
backside of them, like their huge asses, like.
I'm like, that's what. As soon as you said scooter, I'm like, look, there goes Miles. I gotta find that
Thank
picture
you.
now.
Yeah, yeah, I do remember that picture.
Yeah, I mean, everybody of a certain age probably remembers it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
fat
that.
guy on a mini
Yeah,
bike.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that was me. Beep
that'd be
beep.
you.
Yeah,
Can't make it. Can't make it to work today. The mini bike gave out.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, oh, that's weird.
Well, now you're at a
Yeah,
loss or something all of a sudden.
yeah, no, that's weird. Yeah, that's
Mm.
weird. Yeah, brings back a lot of good memories.
Well, being a fat guy on a mini bike.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
riding around with my friends, mini bikes and stuff. We were all cool.
yeah. I didn't. I never had a mini bike. My brother had a mini bike, and
We had mopeds actually.
oh really? And by the time it got around to me, it was broken,
Hmm.
and then it was not fixed.
Sorry, man.
But I don't really think that I had much of an interest
Yeah.
in the mini bike. My brother has always had. He had a mini bike. He had a motorcycle. I have wrecked his motorcycle a couple times riding it,
Mm.
and burnt myself pretty good twice.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of interest after a couple of. Whenever you get Suzuki burned into your leg,
Oh, yeah.
you lose a little interest
Yeah.
in doing motorcycle stuff.
Yeah, you're probably too wimpy for it.
Probably. Well, given today,
Yeah.
yes, there's most definitely.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I did. I burnt. I don't know if it was Suzuki. I think it was a Suzuki, but I laid it over on my. Of course, you'd only wear shorts whenever you're riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
At
sure.
least I
Yeah, my
did,
goodness.
and because I do have a rule when I'm doing things for myself that's not like for a job or something.
Yeah.
I have the shoes or no shoes rule. You never heard of this?
Oh, God. Here we go. More mental illness. Go ahead.
I don't like to wear shoes or socks, and so if I'm at home and I'm
I
doing something, I'm like, is this a job where I have to wear shoes? So I always ask my wife. She's always got me doing something. This is like a shoes or no shoes kind of thing, and she's like,
Wait, you had to ask her permission to wear shoes?
"Well, no, I'm getting her opinion."
So basically, you're getting her permission to wear shoes.
Well, I mean, maybe a little bit, but I'm like, yeah, is this? It's kind of one of those things. Is this shoes or no shoes? So on
Is
the
this a
motorcycle,
is
what?
this a pants or no pants job? Do you think? 'Cause I don't really
Well,
like wearing
I haven't
pants.
quite gotten to that, but I don't
Yeah.
like wearing pants either.
Mm,
But
mm,
I don't seem to have a problem wearing a shirt.
yeah. Yeah.
But anyway,
Oh,
so the motorcycle, it was like shorts all the time because I didn't want to wear pants. I wore shorts.
mm,
And
oh, cool.
I come up over a hill and I laid the thing on my leg and
Yeah, man, I gotta go play mud volleyball, man. You gonna
yeah,
take your bike? Yeah, just don't wreck it,
just
dude.
don't.
All
Well,
right.
I wrecked it at home, but
Oh,
no. The medical attention was
yeah.
let's just put some Vaseline and a big bandage on it. You'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He's
Yeah,
got to go to work tomorrow picking corn anyway.
that's
He'll be
right.
fine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the next couple days, that whole part of my skin just sloughed off, and
Corn buddy.
I still
Ah!
have a scar, but that's okay.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. This guy's so wimpy.
Yeah, I when I
He's
was a
wimpy,
child, I had
man.
no medical attention whatsoever. So,
Oh, come on.
well, only for the serious things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not for anything that was like if it wasn't life threatening, no medical attention.
Well, you had medicine that turned your teeth gray.
Yeah, and that was because it was life threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you had something.
yeah, yeah. I only got the good
So,
kind that makes your teeth discolored. Yes, thank you.
yeah, yeah, like permanently discolored your teeth.
Permanently,
Ooh,
yes, permanently discolored all my teeth,
permanently. Ugh, gross.
and that was because I could not breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's like something out of like Mad Max or something. Like,
suffocation
I,
or permanently discolored teeth.
yeah, like zombie looking teeth. Like, oh,
You loved it.
ugh, gross. Gross. You look like a meth dealer back then. Ugh, Jesus.
They weren't like falling out. They just were not properly
No,
colored.
you had teeth. They were just gross. They were just
Yeah,
so gross looking.
and actually, my
Ugh.
teeth are rock hard because of that. So
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
I may be wrong on that, but
I think. I don't know. Yeah,
so yeah.
that's weird.
Uh,
That's weird.
but otherwise, no other medical attention. So
Yeah, it's too
third, fourth degree burns.
bad. Yeah.
I don't think you need to go anywhere.
Yeah. No,
I,
we were rich. We had it.
yeah, both. I have several. I have two fingers that are permanently bent um, because of
Not to talk about my unit.
You don't need to go to the doctor.
Oh, so when you like zipped up your junk in your zipper, then like you
Yeah,
just
didn't
totally
go to
had
the
to
doctor
move
for
it up,
that
like,
either.
Mom, I want to the doctor.
Didn't
Nope.
go to the doctor for that either. No, I do. I do have
Nope. Mom will take care of it.
both of my middle fingers are
Let
permanently
me see
bent.
it.
So
Let me see it. Oh,
yeah,
you got a gash. He's a bleeder.
he's a bleeder. I've dislocated my leg. I don't know how many times.
Oh God.
No, no. I
Terrible.
actually did get some medical attention for that later in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest.
Right. Right.
So what's going on with you? Anything? No. Just want to laugh at me
Yeah.
and my foibles here.
So I don't know. The youngsters like to invite me out. I don't know why, but
You think they
I don't
like
know. I
to,
guess
or you think that there's other reasons for this?
I don't know. Like, well, everyone's dad is basically dead, so I'm kind of like the pseudo dad of the group, and
So you think that
like,
they're replacing their father with you?
yeah, like I'm gonna have a beer with that guy because I never had a
Really?
beer with my dad. So yeah, I think so. So I'm like, all right, I'll go.
That's weird. And you of all
And
people, for Christ's sake.
I know, go figure, right?
A lot
And
of
like,
combine
so-
accidents or something up there. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
And
I think they always have second thoughts because as soon as they get the beer and you start drinking, they go, "Hey, how's your mom doing? Does she need any company or
your mom kind of lonely. I
yeah, is
think,
she
or-
lonely? I've got time."
And so we went out to like a restaurant bar situation
Yeah.
over the weekend,
Well, see, you told me you didn't do anything. Here, you done this.
and well, you wouldn't enjoy it. You'd be like, no, I
Nah, it's
wouldn't
raining
do
too
it.
hard.
Yeah. It requires shoes. I can't.
That's right. I
Yeah.
can't do with the shoes.
And so I went with shoes, and we had a good time. You know, I was telling dirty jokes to the waitress and stuff, you know, and stuff like that. And
Oh yeah, this
you
is the one
know,
where you
and
offended the waitress. Yes.
yeah, well, a little bit, yeah.
Hmm.
And so we've been there quite a while, and it was kind of wrap it up. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go take a leak, and I'll be back, and then we'll get going. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
and so, you know, you gotta walk around, find the bathroom, go to the bathroom,
Hmm.
and I walk out, and I see future Miles sitting in a chair,
Like what kind of chair?
like just like a plain like wooden chair around a round table.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was like a wheelchair or something.
No, it wasn't a wheel. You're a jerk, man. That wasn't a freaking wheelchair. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure we're setting the scene right here.
It's this guy, and this guy's probably looks to be, I would say, at least 10 to 15 years older than me. Probably more later, you know.
Maybe,
And
maybe
he's like
not.
slumped down, like he's like slumped down in a chair, kind of like you used to sit. You know, he's just all slumped down in a chair. But he's wearing like a fairly nice, you know, like Bears, you know, or shirt rather. It wasn't a jersey, but it was a
Yeah.
Bears shirt.
Well, then you had to go talk to him, then didn't you? Hey there.
Yeah, and he was overweight and stuff. I go, that's future me. I have to talk to him.
Yeah.
And I went over and I talked to him.
Yeah. What did he?
Yeah, let's talk about the Bears.
I worked in an
Larry
auto
Fleck.
parts store all my life.
Like, oh my God, this is me. I see my future. Because like, he had a friend with him. This guy was a younger guy. I'm like, oh my God, it's like me and my son or something in the future. I can see it. You know,
Oh
like,
my god.
geez,
Future?
it was like
You mean like in
the
2
bear.
weeks?
2 weeks. No, this guy was quite a bit older than me, but no, it was so weird because I'm like, I felt like I had to go over and talk to him. I'm like, I have to talk to this guy. It's me. I know
Yeah, I'm sure he felt
it's.
like very uncomfortable having you, you know.
I've come back in time to warn you, Miles.
Having around, yeah.
I've turned into Larry Flint, by the way.
Apparently. Well, you can't be Larry
Miles,
King
I have to
anymore. He's
warn
dead.
you.
So you couldn't guess Larry King on the a couple weeks ago. Couldn't guess it.
Larry King, let's go now, Larry King.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
right,
And
yeah.
no Packers in the Super Bowl. So
Yeah, I know. Well, I got Chiefs, though. I said Chiefs were going to Super Bowl.
okay. I know, but did they play the?
yeah, no, that,
Yeah.
huh?
The Bill. You said? Did you say Bills and the Chiefs? Was that what you said? I can't remember.
No, I said Packers and Chiefs with Packers winning.
Oh right. Okay. No Packers.
And I said I would do that to jinx the Packers.
Yeah.
So
And it worked. And it worked.
It worked. So that one kind of worked.
Oh, good for you. So, did you get this guy to buy you a drink, or what were you doing? Hustling him, or what?
No, we were talking, and we were talking about Bears.
Oh God. I
I had to
remember
get up my
back
phone
when
out
they
and show
used to
him.
be in Decatur.
I was at the very first game when they were called the Staleys back in 1920.
The Staley Bears.
The Staley Bears.
You know why they call them the Staley Bears? Because they used to run out of the locker room naked.
They had to decide whether or not they were going to wear cleats that day.
That's right. Cleats or no cleats?
Does this game, coach, do we wear cleats for the game or not?
So was he a
Yeah,
nice
I
guy?
don't-
What did he do?
No, isn't
Was
that,
he
he's like a
retired?
pretty mellow dude. I mean, there's two dudes drinking a beer. You're like, hey, I talk about the Bears. Come here, we'll talk about the Bears.
Were you wearing a Bears paraphernalia yourself?
I was, oddly enough, I was not. I don't remember
How'd
what I was
that
wearing, but I
happen?
was not. I don't know. Well, maybe I had like a cheap T-shirt on. I don't know.
Was it covering your whole torso?
For the most part, yes. Probably
Okay.
made a little belly, you know. So
He didn't go when he said, "Hey, what are you doing?" He didn't say, "Hey, Brittany, have a seat."
Oops, I did it again.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
like,
right.
oops, I did it. I'm you from the future.
You remind me of a woman I knew in South Korea.
Built the time machine. Time machine.
Yeah.
What kind of time machine?
So, did you get any insights from this guy, or?
Yeah, wear your goddamn shoes. Don't walk around like a Pollock, asking your wife if you gotta wear your goddamn shoes.
Oh my goodness! I'll tell you some
She
more
don't know
shoes or no
shit.
shoes stories some other time.
No, I don't want to hear your underwear or no underwear story. I don't want to hear that. Can I go commando? No,
Maybe you should try it every once in a
no,
while. You wouldn't be so uptight.
no. Yeah, no, no, it's okay.
So you didn't
No, I
learn
just
didn't learn anything.
no, well, no, he's talking. Then I left. Yeah, I said, all right, well, you guys carry on, man. I gotta go,
You didn't buy him a
and
beer or anything because he was
I
like
gotta go.
future
No,
you.
this guy was like literally like melting into the chair. Him and the chair were becoming one.
Was he
Like
like
just
really slamming him
totally.
back or what?
I'm having a goddamn beer here. Some Polak kid walking up here telling me a story. Well, go tell your
When's
goddamn
Kashmir
story
Pulaski
walking.
Day? For Christ's sake, you keep slinging around the p word.
It's March, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming up.
I think I don't. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. I got into a political thing with that once. I don't really want
Oh,
to get
okay.
into that again. So I think. Well, I told you that though. I got a politician mad at me
Uh huh.
that wasn't supporting letting kids off that day, and I mentioned it to him, and he's
Right.
like, "What? Tell me everything you know about him." Like, uh, well, he's Polish, and he was a war hero, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and then what? I'm like,
and Led Zeppelin had a song about him
yeah,
called
yeah.
Kashmir.
That guy put me in my place like within seconds. Within seconds, this politician totally had me
Yeah,
put in
but
my
to
place.
be
Like,
honest with you,
you
he
suck.
could have said, "Why do you get Columbus Day?" And you could say the same question to you, like, "What did Columbus do?" You'd be like, "I don't know. He's Italian. He
Yeah,
sailed the ship or
uh,
something."
this was some wasp. I was dealing with.
I'm
I'm like,
just saying
okay,
that the
all
chances
right.
are that you wouldn't be able to give any more information about Columbus than you did about Pulaski.
He'd be more likely to have a day off for who's that guy Mel Gibson played? Braveheart.
William Wallace.
Yeah, he'd probably be more likely to support William Wallace Day than Casimir Pulaski Day or Columbus Day or something.
Oh, okay. I'm like, because most
Yeah,
to be. I mean, not that you're incredibly, you know, gifted
gifted.
in knowing these things, but it doesn't matter to people. People don't know shit about any of this stuff. It doesn't matter.
No, but it's like the one time I tried to get political with like a politician, and like he totally put me in my place. Like, yeah,
Well, that's why he's got elected. Apparently,
you don't know shit, do you, kid?
that's right.
No.
You don't know who Kashmir Pulaski is.
Let me tell you who he was. He
Oh, you
murdered my
just wait a
dad.
minute.
Yeah, I was like, sorry, sir. And I just slunk away. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry to bother you at the fair. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. You're horrible.
You get out of the DeKalb County Fair and never come back, you fat son of a bitch. All
I,
right, I'm leaving.
I hope you melt into a bar stool one day.
All right, all you Polacks, you'd all get out of DeKalb County. I hate y'all.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna say more. I thought we were ending it there. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, usually go on. Like, it's the end of the show, and you're like, oh, let me keep making like 10 or 12 more things there. Like,
Okay, well, how about this?